Welcome to Slow Shutter, the podcast for photographers and wedding professionals looking to escape the pressures of the creative industry. So put your pen and notebook away and come hang out with your two besties, Cami Empey and Jade Jenkins. This is Slow Shutter.
I was gonna sing. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I am a singer. I do like to sing the intros.
So for our singing intro, we're gonna do a rendition of "It's Friday" by
Got it.
Rebecca Black.
Yes. Friday,
Gotta get down on Friday. Sitting in the front seat, sitting in the back seat.
What's the rest? I know there's a weekend.
Oh,
Hey.
rap.
You know, this was actually
We probably should have picked a song we knew.
okay. It's in the depths of my brain because it came out in what, 2016?
Yeah, the only thing that's coming to mind right now though is like wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. And I'm like,
Good year.
that is not the same song. And so they're merging in my head and I'm like, I know they're not the
The
same.
music videos are very similar.
Grab my glasses, I'm at the door, I'm gonna hit the city.
That's really good.
Anyway,
Okay.
there you guys
Anyways,
go.
so that's your song.
There's your intro.
Happy
welcome.
intro. Welcome back.
It is Friday. I choked on my spit.
Ew.
It is Friday for us, but for you, it's gonna be Tuesday.
Well, happy Tuesday.
So happy Tuesday to you, happy Friday to us.
Okay, we need to try again. Tuesday,
Gotta listen
down.
to Slow Shutter on Tuesday.
Good.
There you go.
Perfect.
Actually, we're gonna replace Brad and do that for our.
All right, Brad, you're out.
No, you're out of here, Brad. No. Joking.
We're joking. I'm joking.
Okay. One thing that I wanted to jump like right into, dive in. We were on. I mean, me. But I assume we're always together for everything. So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through TikTok and I saw this one girl post and she was like, "Why do photographers cost an arm and a leg?"
I'm
And
like, it's an arm and a leg. I cost money.
I could probably find the TikTok and like everybody in the comments was like, "Bro," and so then she posted her inspo photos and everybody was like, "Bruh,"
and
like,
and they wanted photo and video.
yes. And so I was like, what is quote unquote an arm and a leg to these people? You know, and it's probably different to every single person.
I'm not asking for limbs. I'm just saying
It's a different budget for everybody, I'm sure.
Yes.
But I don't take arms and legs. I only take money.
Money. Yes.
Monetary value.
Give me your money, not your limbs.
But anyway, but she posted her inspo photos and it was like, those are celebrity photos.
Celebrity straight up.
Yeah, it was like Haley
Bieber.
No.
Oh.
Stein. Wait, you married Josh Allen?
I don't know who either of those people are. Oh,
Haley-
Josh Allen, the
Football.
quarterback.
Yeah. Haley Steinfeld? Is that her name? I don't know.
I know who Josh Allen is.
And like Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco and like
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are millionaires. Just
yeah.
so you know.
So I'm like, those photographers did cost an arm and a
Also,
leg.
these photographers cost probably more than your whole wedding.
Yeah, the
It's gonna
budget for
cost.
them was probably way higher. Anyway,
Yes.
so I was like, oh no, she's about to get roasted. But I feel like it's like kind of like a common theme right now. I have seen like a lot of couples hop on and be like, my photographer was half my budget and blah 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 blah. And then I saw a photographer post the most perfect response.
He stitched it. Right?
Oh,
Is it this one?
I don't know if it's the same one.
Is it the one with the dark beard?
No.
Oh.
It was a girl.
Oh, my.
Or she was like, okay, here's the thing. I mean, it does cost a lot. I get it. But when you post these like inspo photos that it's just like celebrities
Yes.
and like there's a scale
Totally.
as to like what is expensive and what's not.
Also, keep in mind the budget for these celebrity weddings for just the decor and the florals too will
Mhm.
elevate the photos. So you have to
Yes.
think too, like just because
Yeah.
photographers are expensive, it's not just the photographers that they're
Mhm.
paying for that's making it look that way.
Right. And her response to it too was like, this is actually the only thing you are going to take from
For-
your wedding day.
For the rest of your life.
Besides, you know, your dress and your shoes, whatever. It's like the most used thing you're gonna take from your wedding day too.
Yep.
The most looked at thing you're gonna take from your wedding day. And so like, yeah, it costs some, but like, why are people so willing to jump and spend $200 on a plate of food
Mhm.
that literally people shit out later? But like are not willing to spend money on a photographer? How does that make sense?
No, and I'm planning my wedding. Weddings are expensive, and we're by no means being tone deaf to the fact that things are expensive.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
we get that.
Yeah.
And there's a budget, and there's somebody in your budget. You have to just find them.
Yeah.
But
But if your inspo pictures are of these celebrities,
yes, like luxury weddings.
yeah, that's.
I'm sorry, you're not going to get the same thing.
Those guys are not in your budget.
And honestly, what I said before, even if you did pay a really expensive photographer and your wedding isn't a luxury wedding, it's still going to look like what it looks like. And
I'm not God.
Your photographer will make it as artsy as they can, for sure. But at the end of the day, your decor matters. And
on that topic,
Yeah.
I once had a mother of the bride text me, like,
great.
sends me a picture of the most beautiful sunset ever. In fact, I had taken a picture of that sunset as well. Because I was
Right.
like, wow, Idaho, we're kind of known for some like really pink, orange.
We have really good sunsets because the mountains are on the opposite side, so the sun rises over the mountains and it sets, and there's no sun.
Open. Yeah,
There's
it's
no mountains.
beautiful.
Coming the other way.
Sometimes it's smoky because we're kind of desert-esque.
Yeah,
And
for some
so,
reason, people like burning forests down here.
yeah, exactly. But like the sunsets are just beautiful. So she sends me a picture of the sunset. And I was like, oh, yeah, the sunset was beautiful. Anyway, she was like, the sunset was so pretty tonight. I really hope we get this for the wedding day.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, me too.
No.
And she was like, yeah,
So make that happen.
yeah, like basically the text was just like, well, they were exactly like her colors and
The sunset that you weren't there for, that one?
well,
Like it was the day before the wedding. Is that what you're saying?
it was weeks.
Days. Shut
Yeah.
up. That's
So I was
crazy.
like, I really hope so too. But
Huh?
like making it sound like these better look like this. And I was like,
Right?
I am not your Lord and Savior. I do
I
not
don't
paint the
control-
sky.
I did for a long time. In fact, this came up in my recent memories. For a while, for probably a few years in my career, I 100% controlled the weather. And I don't know how it happened, but I did. And I have videos of me being like,
You'd say it all the time.
I did control
It was like
weather.
pouring rain, and then as soon as we would like up to the minute of when we were supposed to start shooting, stops raining.
I don't know how I did it. I can't do it anymore, I don't think.
No,
But
you're like, it's okay. I control the weather.
And
And
I
you
would
told
just-
that to every client.
and it would happen.
Yeah.
It's like I manifested it. And so I have this video of me. We're driving into the Tetons, and my couple, we were just doing like wedding portraits of them. It's pouring rain, and I had texted them and was like, and they live in Idaho Falls. So I knew that if we had to reschedule, it wasn't going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But they were like very excited. They splurged on me to do these portraits for them. So
Aw.
like, and which like, so I'm so blessed and I love these guys. We're still friends to this day. In fact, she coaches cheer at the high school that I coach volleyball at. So I see her all the time.
Cute.
Anyways, so leading up to it, I'm like, hey, it's raining. If we need to reschedule, we're like, we can. And she was like, we're always down for an adventure. I don't care, whatever. And I was like, okay, I do control the weather. So let's see what I can do. Like word for word said that. So then I have a video of me. We're driving into the mountains and it's like pouring rain. The second we passed the park sign, the clouds open, the sun comes out. There's a video of me. And I'm like, I effing control the weather.
I don't know why I feel annoyed by you telling me this story.
You are, because I said it all the time and it worked.
I'm like, why does it work? I
It
don't get
worked.
it.
Anyways, but we actually can't control the weather. The point I'm trying to make is we can't control the weather, so don't ask me to do that on your wedding day.
I'm also not gonna Photoshop your iPhone. Like that was also like part of the conversation was like
She wanted you to Photoshop
using
that
the
sunset.
photos that she had already gotten of that sunset. Like I'm not gonna Photoshop. I'm not gonna like make a sticker of like the couple on top of your iPhone photos.
It's like edited in your.
You know what? I should have done it. It would have been easy.
It's
I like hold
it's
my
AI.
you know you when you hold your thumb down and, then just like
flip
copy
it
it over. That'd been funny.
That would have been so funny.
Like here you go.
This is all I could do.
The best I could do.
I have people ask me to Photoshop the weirdest things, and all the time I go, never once have I marketed that I'm good at Photoshop. So don't ask me to do this because
No.
I'm not going to do a good job.
I know how to do most things. Also, YouTube is real. I could probably figure it out. You know,
Yeah.
like I could try.
Also, I'm probably downplaying my Photoshop skills quite a bit because I'm sure I'm better than 99% of the world at Photoshop.
yeah, so true.
However, the last thing I'm going to do is paste you onto an iPhone photo with my very expensive camera photo, put it together, and somehow make it seamless and natural looking and all the same lighting and all the same
Yeah,
edit.
no.
Like, no way.
No,
No way,
It's-
Jose.
I'm just not about it. Yeah, I rarely go into Photoshop, honestly, especially with the new AI stuff. I'm like, this is great.
Thanks.
If it's like a face swap situation, yeah.
Sure.
If I have to extend the background, yes.
Sure.
It's really what I use it the most for.
And
I
for
don't,
like backdrops, you can like extend the backdrops.
I
guess.
do think sometimes, well, now with AI, like it is really nice. Like you can just remove anything in the back, but like I feel like more intricate things, if I feel like there's a really big annoyance of just people in the back, then I will go into Photoshop and like
Yes.
like get them out. But AI does such a good job now.
AI is so scary.
It is really scary.
Jacob's been making like family photos of us, but not of us, of our pets
Oh,
with AI. So he like,
I thought you were gonna say your future children.
he probably has.
Yeah.
Because Jacob pays for his job. He's a real estate agent. He does a lot of, house videos and how
Yeah.
he's very, I love him. And I am so in love with him. And he's very creative with very little things to be creative with these things, because it's houses and houses aren't very exciting unless you have like $1 billion house. Like people aren't excited to look at your $300
This my
this my house. So he's been using AI to make these videos more exciting. So it's like transition to,
he showed me this.
and he's really good at it.
I loved it.
But then he showed me the other day this app that he pays for that like, and he wanted a picture of all of our pets together. And I was like, let's just get Cammy over here and we'll get a picture of the pets together. And he was like, you really think that we're going to be able to get all of them to look at the camera at the same time? And I was like, we could at least do each of them individually looking at the camera. And then like I can Photoshop them together easily. And he was like, nah. So he took his phone and he's got the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, whatever. The camera's as nice as my freaking actual camera. It's insane. He like takes a picture of Buddy, and Buddy's ears were pinned back. And if you know Buddy at all, this is my red healer. His ears are always pinned back. So his ears were pinned back, and AI didn't give him ears. And so then we were like, okay. So then Jacob took another picture of him with his ears up. It was like identical to Buddy, and same with the Goldens, same with the Saint Bernard, same with my cat. And he took a picture of all of them, each individually, and AI made a family picture of all of them, and it looked all of them looked like themselves.
Oh, that's scary.
And yeah, they're animals, so it's like harder to whatever
mess that up.
Yeah, like golden retrievers all look kind of the same. So like but like Buddy specifically, of all my pets, he's the most unique looking.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the first try, like it didn't do the little he has like a little split half face. It didn't do the split half face. Second try, it did. And I was like, that's terrible. That's scary. That's scary because I'm they're gonna take my job.
Okay, but it also like kind of sucks because I'm like actually embarrassed to admit this. I took a headshot for my new volleyball profile
Shut
picture,
up.
and Ty sent it to me over text, right?
Yeah.
So then I throw it into ChatGPT, and I was like, I wonder what I'd look like with like fuller lips, because I was kind of cheesing really hard in the photo, and I was like, maybe I need to get like a lip flip or something. And so I'd like, will you put fuller lips on me? Do you want to see?
Right.
Wait.
Shut up. You came down. Megan, clip the photo. Let me see it again. Give me it. You kind of look like your older sister.
Like, give me fuller lips, and it was like, make me look insane.
Make me look. You're like so smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
And your forehead's bigger.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The other one it did was this. It was more like melted.
That one looks a lot more like you.
Yeah,
for sure.
but
it made your face square.
But it didn't like fill up my lips at all.
No, it just gave you. I guess it pulled them down a little.
So funny.
That's hilarious.
So it's not perfect. Not quite that scary.
That's so funny.
I was like, I want to see what I would look like with full lips, and I was like, I guess horrible.
I was imagining, the guy on Monsters Inc. when he gets like stuck on the vacuum and then his lips are all big. That's what I was imagining it was gonna make you look like.
No, it just made me look a little Asian.
Yeah, really.
Don't know why. Like you have full lips.
Oh, and your face is like longer.
Really long. Like, okay. Sounds
AI. What were
Yeah.
we talking about before this? Oh, the lady who was complaining about the pricing. The guy that I watched,
what was his response?
he kind of had the same, argument as the girl that you watched, and he basically just was like, you can't expect, perfection on a budget, really. Like he was like, the photographers who are showing up to these events have equipment on equipment, and they're so good at what they do. They can capture moments before they even happen. Like,
Yeah.
I know I have a sixth sense now where I know when people are about to wipe a tear off their face. Like,
turn.
yeah,
Yeah.
turn, catch it. I
Yeah.
know when you're about to laugh. I know when like those, and I wait for it. It's not like I've got like my finger on the trigger the whole
One thing
time.
too that I've like I understand, and it took kind of years to perfect, is like low lighting.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't need a flash. I can
Yes.
probably figure it out.
I could totally. Also, I can edit really well now, and
Yeah.
so whatever happens. I can shoot in the dark,
Exactly.
and I understand how to do that now.
Yeah.
And like, you're gonna pay me for that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, and the influencer, she's kind of an influencer, bodybuilder girl.
I don't.
She's really cute, and her fiance is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
She like commented on this guy's TikTok and was like, "Glad I could get you some engagement." And he was like, "No shade, just
Yeah.
saying, like,
No.
if you're gonna post a TikTok like this, you're gonna get some people that
Right.
are up your ass a little bit,
Right.
because you can't have opinions that are wrong.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Well, your opinion is wrong to somebody.
Yes.
No matter
what.
what. it is. Yeah.
And
The sky could be blue, and to somebody,
it's
not.
people are colorblind.
Mm-hmm.
What's blue to colorblind people? Yellow,
Gray. I don't know.
gray. Oh,
I don't
like
know.
a dog. No, dogs can see blue. We
I've
can't
always
see-
assumed when people say they're colorblind that they just can't see any color. It's just black and white.
It's black, and their world's a black and white.
Yeah, but then it was not until adulthood that I was like,
Oh. Yeah, they can't
it's
see
just-
like colors
it's
like
not,
yellow.
It's just not the right
And
you know?
pink
And
and stuff.
some shades of stuff is not the right shade.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess like pink and yellow and stuff like that is also so side note. I'm so ADHD. I'm sorry. Bluey, the show.
Mhm.
Have you ever watched that show?
I know what it is.
It's a little kid show. I've watched it and I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with it. They put all the colors in that show so that dogs can see it. Does that make you want to cry? I'm obsessed with it. So your dog can see all the colors in Bluey.
Bluey.
People will put Bluey on for their dogs when they leave the house,
Oh
and their
my
dogs can actually see the colors
That
of
is
it.
so cute.
I know. I'm
It-
obsessed with it.
That's amazing.
And now all I can think when I watch it is like, oh my gosh, my dogs
So
see
my
these colors.
first interaction with colorblindness was 8th grade, and
Oh, no.
Pat Lloyd was teaching.
Shout out, Pat.
Yeah, was teaching our health class, and in the textbook it had a bunch of circles. No, it had 2 circles, and one of the circles had a number in it.
Yeah.
Like, and then the other circle.
Oh yeah, I know what ones you're
And
talking
anyway,
about.
the colorblind people couldn't see it, and
Yes. Yes.
normal people could. Not the
No.
color. Superior people.
Superior people
Could see it. No. But I obviously could see the number, and he was like, "What's the number?" And we were like, 50. Anyway, the kid next to me couldn't see. He had color. He knew
Colorblind.
he was colorblind though. But anyway, I remember him being like, "Yeah, I can't see that," and I was like, "You're."
Do you think he was lying?
Yeah, and
That's
I
so
was
funny.
like, "Look," and then we were testing him, and they were like, "What's this number?" And he's like, "I have no idea." And we were like, "He's like," anyway. But I remember him being like, "I'm colorblind," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I think this."
he's like a unicorn to you.
Yeah, I was like, "It's real.
It's real. I love
I'm
that.
seeing it firsthand."
That cracks me up. One thing that we needed to talk about though, we just got back from my Arizona wedding dress shopping trip.
Yes.
So let's recap that really fast to, end the episode.
Okay.
Little, and we kind of like flip flopped how we do things this
You
time.
need to start from the beginning though, because
Yes. I
this
will.
trip did not start in Arizona.
No. Okay. So
Started in the bedroom of Jade's house.
not in a weird way. Sorry, you can't just tell people that. First of all,
That's funny.
nice.
They turned the
anyways,
lights down low.
Alexa. Our Alexa turns our lights off for us because my fiance is a tech nerd, and so we've got like, hey Alexa, turn the lights off, and she can like do it, and she turns on the oven for us. It's great. Anyways, so I was watching TikTok, and we had been talking kind of about wedding dresses and like what we wanted, and we knew that we were going to go this specific weekend. January 10th was going to be the day. And so I'm like looking at wedding dress shops around Idaho Falls and in Utah area.
Lake.
And like we've already talked about this, in another episode. And my tits are out, guys. Don't you worry. And
Boobies.
don't worry. The tits got to be free. So I'm scrolling on TikTok and this dress pops up and I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally my dream dress. And I send it to Grace and Cammie, who are my best friends. And I'm like, literally my dream dress. I'm going to figure out how to get to this. So
Yeah.
it's from Love Bridal, LUV Bridal. And they actually have a lot of shops, like 5 or 6 around the United States.
Oh,
And they just so happen to have one.
they had another one in Tempe.
Yeah, there's
We
2
were
in
Phoenix.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and I think there's another one in like New York and
Cool.
something like that.
Yeah.
Huge
Huge shop, by the way.
Big.
Beautiful.
Tons of dresses and exactly like the styles that I was looking for. So I get on their website, I find the dress to make sure, because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go all the way to Arizona and then
have
not
that
actually
dress
have this
be
dress.
there. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I tell everybody in the little chat, I'm like, we're going to Arizona. Everybody's like, hell yeah, let's do it. We get there and the dress is there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And there's just hundreds of dresses.
So
The cute little stylist lady that I had was great. Her name's Patricia. She was so little and fun.
yeah.
And I think I was one of her first brides that she's like done a private event for like this.
Yeah.
Because we had to book out the place because we had too many people coming.
Yeah, it was just us. They even like made us a little charcuterie.
We had a little charcuterie.
No,
and
they actually, I said little. It was actually like a
big one.
table. Yeah.
It was a good one.
They
And
did like a grazing table.
little
had
drinks and drinks.
It was
and
so fun.
It was awesome. And like from the very moment I walked in, they were just like super warm and inviting. And Jacob sent me flowers. It was really sweet.
That was very cute.
And then I cried. There was lots of tears.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all cried a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're like walking through the dresses, and I'm just like, and I showed her the one that I wanted. I was like, this is the one I want. I found it on TikTok. This is how I found you guys.
Mhm.
But I was like, but we're gonna try it on last. So like, show me some other ones. I want to make sure that I'm not like gaslighting myself into getting this
or
dress.
just
Yeah.
or just like picking too fast.
Yeah, like I knew myself that I'm gonna gaslight myself into getting the dress just because I found it and I was in love with it. Anyways,
Mhm.
so we pick a bunch, and we picked a bunch of different necklines, whatever. Long story short, I try on all the dresses, and like we liked some of them 100%, and like, you know, everybody's still getting a little like misty. And the second I walked out in the dress, it was like
Sniffles.
sobbing. Everybody's sobbing. I'm crying. We're all crying. And then I went back in the back and I tried on the ugliest dress that they had in the store.
Oh,
Because
it was hideous.
and Patricia was like, you want to play a prank on everyone? And I was like, of course I want to play a
Yeah,
prank.
she comes back out and she's like, we found a contender after we were still wiping
Yes.
tears from the
So-
last one.
I come out and it's like hideous. And it's like gray colored. It's awful.
The top
Uh,
was pink, the bottom was gray.
It was awful. And I'm like, what do you guys think? And everybody's like, yeah. And like my mother-in-law, she's like partying, just having the best time of her life. She's like, yeah, I love it. Everybody else is like, I don't know.
compared to the other one. though.
Yeah, and I just tried on the one. And so, anyways, but we had like a little giggle, ha ha ha. And I put on the other dress again, and we put a veil on, and
It was so magical.
it was great.
It was so magical.
And I felt so much love from all of my friends, and like huge shout out to Love Bridal because they had so many choices
Yeah.
in all different styles. Like it wasn't just the ones that I had like picked out with Patricia.
Mhm.
The more as a photographer, like going through it, I was like, I would take pictures of any of these dresses.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I
were
was
beautiful.
obsessed with them. And there's
But the
so many.
second we walked in, the dress, Jade's dress, was on the rack behind us, and like where we were sitting. And I had turned around and I looked at Kate, and I was like, "There it is." And then as soon as she like pulled it off the rack, I was like, "She's gonna pick that one. There's just no way that she doesn't."
Yes.
Because it's just so like it just is very you. And anyway, when you came out, oh my gosh, we were all just bawling.
Yes.
We were all feeling very hearts full though, just in the way that we were like, we're just happy we were there.
Well, and also,
You
like,
know?
the trip itself was very like girlhood, and
Yeah.
we did Pilates or not Pilates. We
did
did
water
aerobics
aerobics
in the pool as one of our like.
But we literally hung out. We didn't have that many activities planned. We were there for 3 days.
I'm not a very like go type of person anyways when I go on trips. Like if I'm going on somebody's trip and they want to go, I'll go.
Mhm.
But personally, I'd rather just hang out and chill. And so everybody just kind of matched my energy.
Yeah.
At one point my friend Caitlin prayed that I could poop, and I did.
So funny.
And she was like,
We all cheered.
she prayed for me, and then like later she was like, did you poop yet? And she didn't tell me that she had prayed for me, and I was like, yeah, I did. And she's like, I did that for you.
Yeah. So funny. But like the vibe, we literally hung by the pool. We sat out in the sun. It was like 60.
Yeah, like
something,
50, 60.
60 degrees.
Definitely warmer than here.
Yeah, but the sunshine felt so
great.
nice. So we were literally like laying
Little
out.
plant.
Yeah, we were like laying out in the sun.
I'm sure
hung out
people
in the
thought we were
pool.
crazy because we were like walking in our shorts because we're doing 75 hard right now. So like
Mhm.
we're doing our workouts every day and we're like walking and all the Arizonians are like in their coats.
Yeah.
And at one point, this is actually really funny. One of the dress people at the shop, I was telling her like, yeah, we've all been chilling in the sun because it's really cold back home and whatever. And then she was like, yeah, but the cold is different in the desert. And I was like, yeah, it's
We
a desert in
know.
Idaho
Yeah.
too. I was like,
Yeah, we know that dry
it
cold.
wasn't gonna rain on her parade. So I was like, yeah, you're right. Because she's
Yeah.
trying to be like, well, we're not weak because we have coats on right now. It's just different. I was like, no.
No.
Also, I would argue that the wet cold is way worse than a dry
Yeah,
cold.
the wet cold is worse.
I would much rather take a desert cold over a humid cold.
Amen to that.
But yeah,
we're super excited.
I'm so excited for you guys to see the dress in November.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta wait a minute.
You gotta wait. But
Jade is very limited as to what footage she has of her dress so that
Yes.
Jacob can't go snooping.
snooping, he's done good. He's trying to make sure that he's like not seeing anything, and he's been great. I know
Yeah.
that he's really excited to see it. But his new thing is that he wants to keep his suit a secret from me now because I am keeping the dress a secret.
Which is very abnormal.
Also, it's so on brand for Jacob.
Yeah,
that
he's
it's like
you
whatever.
can't see my suit now.
If you want, I won't look at your suit because
I'm like, what are your choices? Like
Black.
light black versus dark black? I don't know.
suit or a tux. I'm like,
It's like, well,
but you know what? I'm like, whatever. He's gonna end up in like a floral something.
I would kill him. Wait,
would.
he can't do that.
He'd be cute.
In a floral,
He'd look a little pretty.
he'd look gay.
bald.
They'd be like,
He's
"Where's your
bald.
husband?" Like the venue people.
He's so bald.
He'd look like not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Not
fine.
floral. Not floral.
not floral, but I'm
But
sure
a colored suit would be cute.
I want him to do a color, but he's
Yeah.
telling me he wants to do black. So I'm like, just whatever. If you want to surprise me, go for it.
Oh,
But I know my sister wants to go shopping with him, so she'll make sure that he's.
yeah. Pick something. Pick
Anyways,
something good.
It was beautiful. It was great.
Yes.
Great weekend.
It was a
I
good
felt super
experience.
blessed. I came home feeling like with my heart full and love in the air, and it was just great.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
good
I
place
think
to wrap
that's a
this up.
Good place to wrap it up.
All right.
If you guys want to see my wedding dress, hit me up.
No, all right. You're just gonna send it
then
to
I'm-
anybody?
They send it to Jacob.
Yeah. No.
Actually, I don't trust any of you. Maybe
yeah,
you can see
maybe
it in
later. Yeah, in November you will see photos.
Yes.
Then that will be
I'm
enough.
gonna gatekeep.
Yeah. No, you did a great job. You just told everybody where you got it from.
Yeah, Love Bridal.
Yeah, go to Love Bridal. They had so many dresses. Like
Yeah, you're not gonna figure out which one it is because
Yeah.
there's a bunch.
it was a maze.
Yes,
there
it
were
was great.
so many dresses. It was so fun.
It was beautiful. Anyway,
Okay.
okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
Heart.
We'll see you next Tuesday
See
or
you.
next Friday.
Or next month, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll
See
see.
you later.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Slow Shutter Podcast with Cami Empey and Jade Jenkins.